everyone, welcome back to Blueprint DIY Kids. Today I am so excited to give you all the very often requested video of how we made our doll car seats. Please see the description box for the full list of supplies needed. Okay, let's get started. First we're going to start with a cardboard box. This diaper box is the perfect size because it's about 11 inches by 11 inches and I can use one box to make two seats. So I'm going to start off by marking two L shapes on the box, with the short side being 3 inches wide and the long side being 2.5 inches wide. So this is what the dimensions end up being. Next, transfer the lines around the box so you know where to cut. Now use an exacto knife to cut along the lines, and always have adult supervision when using sharp or hot tools. Okay, now tape or glue everything down to make sure it's nice and sturdy, and cut curves on the edges. Next, I'm actually going to use some old clothes as my fabric. I'm starting by laying the side of my seat on a folded piece of fabric. Then I use a pen to copy the shape about 1 inch from the edge and cut it out. You'll do this twice because you need one for each side. Now let's cover each side with some batting and glue it down. Now we can take each set of our side fabrics and sew or glue them together, leaving the back and bottom open. Make a little slit at the corner and turn it right side out. Now we can glue it to the seat. Okay, now we'll add about 2 inches of batting at the top and bottom of the seat and cover that with fabric. Now cut 2 pieces of cardboard, one to fit as the backrest and one to be the seat. Now we can glue batting to the seat piece and cover it with fabric. I'm going to use a contrasting color for this piece. And now before you cover the backrest piece, mark it where you want the slits to be for the seatbelt straps. This is where I marked mine. I cut the slits out with an exacto knife and transferred the marks onto my batting. Then I cut oval shapes out of my batting where my slit marks are. Now we can line it all up and cover it with fabric. While you're covering it, add glue to the holes and press the fabric down into the holes. Now I can use my exacto knife and open up my slits. You can add fray check or a little bit more glue to make sure the fabric doesn't unravel. Okay, we are finally ready to choose a character for this seat. For this one, we're going to make it look like Minnie Mouse. So I'll print out an outline of the shape of the head and cut 2 pieces of material and 1 piece of batting with this pattern. Now turn the fabric pieces inside out and sew or glue them together, leaving a small opening at the bottom. Cut small slits around the curves and in the corners of the ears and turn it right side out. Stuff the batting inside and close up the bottom. I added an extra seam along the edge just to make my edges more crisp. Now I can transfer those 2 top slit locations from my backrest piece to the back of my character head. Next, I'll cut the slits open and use hot glue to seal the slits, keeping them from fraying. Finally, we can add elastic through the character head and backrest, gluing it down in the back. Oh, and I almost forgot the bow. I'll cut a square of fabric and paint polka dots using fabric paint. After the paint is dry, I'll turn it inside out and sew or glue it together, leaving a small opening in the center so that I can turn it right side out. Now I cut a thin strip of fabric to gather the bow in the center. We can glue that in place and then glue or sew the bow down to the character head. Okay, now we can finally glue down our backrest and then our seat. You can totally be done right here, or you can use the same slit and cover method to cover and add a strap to the back. The strap allows you to actually attach it in the car like a real car seat and also strap it to a suitcase for the airport. So we're all finished and Chrysanthema is ready to go on vacation. What fabrics and characters would you use for your car seat to make it unique? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. And definitely make sure to subscribe so you don't miss what we do next. Okay, see you soon. Bye. Hey Chrysanthema.
Yeah?
It's starting to get cold outside, and you know what that means.
What, Daisy?
It means that the holidays